New top cop. Commissioner Kevin Davis is ousted by the mayor. A new man, Daryl D'Souza, is in charge after Mayor Pugh says she is, quote, impatient. WJZ is a team of reporters covering this dramatic decision. Let's start with investigator Mike Helgren with the early morning move and the new man in charge. Mike?
Vic, despite rumors, there have been no other changes in the Baltimore City Police Department, no moves at this time among command staff, but this is a big change, and some wonder whether an insider can bring a different result.
My decision is because I'm impatient. My decision is based on the fact that we need to get these numbers down.
In a surprise move, Baltimore City Mayor Catherine Pugh fired Police Commissioner Kevin Davis this morning and replaced him with Deputy Commissioner Daryl D'Souza, an insider who's been with the department for 30 years.
And I have a real strong message for the trigger pullers is that we're coming after them. It's going to be accelerated pace. The district commanders in all 9 districts know who they are, and we're coming after them. And I want to let everybody know it's going to be done in a constitutional manner.
The mayor praised Davis' efforts over his 2.5-year tenure, but said his failure to reduce the high number of killings was the primary factor in his ouster.
This was not done under a cloud. This commissioner worked hard, but I'm looking for new and creative, innovative ways to change what we're seeing here every day.
Murders spiked after the riots that followed Freddie Gray's death in 2015 and reached a per capita record of 343 last year and 11 in just 19 days this year. D'Souza made an immediate move to flood high crime areas with uniformed officers. Davis was at a crime-fighting conference in Chicago until last night, along with experts on predictive policing, a program which uses technology to predict where violent crime will happen to stop it. His successor plans to bring that program to Baltimore.
And they want answers and they want change, and it's going to happen.
It has been a revolving door at the top of the police department. This is the 3rd commissioner since 2015, and Davis leaves with 2 years left on his contract and a $150,000 payout. Reporting live at City Hall, Mike Helgren, WJZ.
Mike, thank you. Now let's turn to Rick Ritter live with reaction to the decision from city leaders. Rick?
Well, Mary, some residents were stunned by this move, but city leaders were not surprised. Many thought change was coming after what was once considered a surge in violence that's become the new norm. After holding the position as Baltimore's top cop for 2.5 years, Kevin Davis has been fired, paving the way for Deputy Commissioner Daryl D'Souza. News that left many stunned Friday morning, but Councilman Brandon Scott is not one of them.
I, for one, am very pleased with the choice that she made. This is someone that I've had the pleasure of working with for 10 years, but more importantly, that's a Baltimore resident.
Scott, who's worked closely with D'Souza over the years, vouches for the 30-year veteran.
This is actually who I suggested should be the police commissioner in 2015 when Commissioner Batts was fired.
Former Baltimore City Police Commissioner Ed Norris.
I just think Kevin Davis inherited a bad hand. He took over right after the riots and had a department that's kind of demoralized and didn't feel supported by the city.
City Council President Jack Young says he stands firmly behind Mayor Pugh's decision, calling D'Souza a student of community policing. And Lieutenant Gene Ryan with the Baltimore City FOP releasing a statement following the news of Davis's firing, saying in part, "For too long, our members have been working under extremely difficult circumstances and the morale has suffered greatly. We're confident this move will bring about positive changes." We also heard from City State's Attorney Marilyn Mosby, who thanked Davis for all of his work, adding that she's looking forward to working with the new commissioner. Coming up at 5 o'clock tonight, we speak with business leaders in the community who've worked closely with Davis over the years. Mary?
Rick, thank you. And be sure to stay with WJZ on air and online as we continue to bring you the latest on the new commissioner and his plans for Baltimore City. We'll have much more at 5 and 6 and, of course, on WJZ.com.